Welcome, everybody. My name is Dan C. Bearded. This is a live stream that is on random days, random times. I'll talk about the purpose of this in a little bit, but it is titled Beard Topics Live. Essentially, I take your topics that you guys have been wondering about on social media, whether it's been Reddit, Instagram, Facebook, and I want to dedicate a stream to that. We have a sponsor. Our sponsor today is Copper Johns. I'll put some information up about them. And one of the major goals is to reach people in a live format that have different schedules, different time zones that can't make my 9 p.m. Eastern shows on Monday and Wednesday nights. And I want to be able to give actual dedicated information to topics, not just a quick pass over in a live stream where we're talking about other stuff and beard advice. With the actual styling, I wanted to be able to dedicate it here. And a lot of you are working remotely. You're on lunch break. You're getting ready. Maybe you're on the West Coast and you haven't gone to work yet. So I appreciate all of you guys being here, whether it's now, right, in the actual moment or in the future. If you guys could, please consider hitting that thumbs up. Let me go ahead and get one thing here. Beautiful. Okay. Awesome. And again, guys, if anybody wants to share this out, maybe there's somebody watching at home, watching another YouTube channel, another YouTube video, maybe other videos of mine, and they didn't realize that we are live. You could be that awareness to let them know. And shout out to everybody that's in here already. We got JP, Ethan, Shane, Donald Long, Jason, Curtis, Garrett, Jonas, Whisker and Whiskey, Sergio. Good to see you, man. Justin, Corey, welcome, guys. And I hope everybody is doing all right with all the fires. I know Corey's in an area that's in kind of bad condition as far as the air quality goes. I'm assuming where Corey normally is. So hopefully, everybody's being all right. Those pictures out of New York and even northern Michigan and different areas are just absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Oh, man, Garrett, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. I was excited to see you. Yeah, I'm going to be judging a beard competition on Saturday. Jason should be there in the chat, and I was hoping that Garrett was going to be there, but totally understandable, man. Family and work, those got to come first for sure. Hey, what's up, David Hill? Yeah, I bet Jersey, New York, it's really bad. My parents live in northern Michigan, and it's pretty bad up there. So yeah, really, 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 really bad. Worst day for it over the last 3 days. Oh, I bet. Yikes. Yeah, stay safe out there, guys. Some of it is pretty dang serious, especially if you have things like asthma, right? We want to make sure we're careful out there. So let's go ahead and get right into it, you guys. I sent you an email. Okay. Kyle, I saw your 2 emails that you sent this morning, and then you sent the Nevermind email. So Kyle, if you need any kind of follow-up, let me know. But I didn't respond back because you said never mind on that. And as far as your email and what you were talking about, that situation, I don't know. Kyle, I will say their email is on the bottom of their website. Just go down. I believe it's customer service at drnix.com, but check on the website to be sure. Reach out to them, and they'll be able to help you with those payment processing, I don't know, applications. I don't know much about that. So yeah, reach out to them and they'll be able to help you there, man. If there's something else I can specifically do, right back. But I took your last email, the Nevermind one, as like kind of like, I don't know what to say there. And good morning, everybody. David Brown is in here. We got Sebastian from Denmark. Super cool. Hey, Ross. Hey, Go Habs. Hey, Jose. Welcome, guys. And yeah, man, a lot of people in Canada and the northeast of the U.S. are getting affected with those fires. So just stay safe out there, guys. Hopefully it will pass soon and get rid of that crazy air quality and that yellow like hue that we have to it. So pretty wild. Hey, Brian. Hey, Jason. Welcome in, guys. Welcome, Russ. This is Beard Topics Live. And essentially what this is, like I said at the beginning, I want to talk about your questions, your beard care, your beard styling, and I want to do it on random days, random times. My last one was at 1 p.m. Eastern. One before that was earlier than that. This one is at 10:30. So I want to just kind of reach different schedules. I want to do one literally in the middle of the night for me. I want to do one at like 3 a.m. I want to do one at 6 a.m. And so we're going to kind of spread it out and see if we can reach people. But also a major goal of this live stream is to be able to have the watchability after the fact, the ability to watch the replay, but even listen to it podcast style, where you don't necessarily have to be in the stream live. You don't necessarily have to be looking at the stream, but you can get all of the information by just listening to it after the fact. So again, guys, I hope that comes across here. And for this stream to happen, currently we are doing 4 a month because we have 4 amazing sponsors. Our current sponsor today, that's literally making this episode possible, is Copper Johns. Now, this is a company I've been very close with for a long time. I got to spend a week with the owners of the company out in Jackson Hole in Yellowstone. Just absolutely great people. If you are someone that cares about the ownership, the customer service, the people behind the scenes, and some people don't care about that, and that's okay. They just want the product to work. They just want it to get there. I get that. But I'm somebody that I do care about the customer service. I do care about the ownership and the people behind it and why they're making things and how they're making things. Copper Johns is absolutely top notch. Tyson really cares. They have a barber shop. They have a wide lineup of products, and they listen to the feedback of consumers and people. So yes, Dave, do you send out notifications for these live streams? So I only do it. I put a post on Facebook, I put a post on Instagram, and then if you sign up for notifications on YouTube, YouTube handles all that. If it didn't go through for any reason, that's on YouTube's side, but there's nothing, I don't get to control any notifications. So nothing other than me posting on social media. And yeah, Garrett's right, man. Tyson is an amazing, caring guy. Truly an amazing, caring guy. Yep, absolutely. And guys, I'm going to give you an example here. Jason has a question in the chat. I'm going to star this question, and the last half of the stream is dedicated to questions in the chat. The stream will be almost exactly 1 hour, and I have 3 questions that are set up from social media. Like I said, I draw these questions from Reddit, from Instagram, from Facebook, and I am going to go through those ones, and then we will have the end of it where we have the ability to have whatever questions you guys have. I will break them down and get feedback from the community as well. So I will star any questions that come through. Other than that, if you're at work, keep working, sit back, relax, enjoy the show. If you got your coffee in the morning, just enjoy that. This isn't something that's going to be super crazy or super I don't know, whatever you want to call it. It's just going over beard topics, just talking about beard care. And I really think it's awesome. And yeah, I love, Jason, I love the live stream aspect as well. If you guys can catch the live, it's always appreciated. And like I said, a main goal of this is to be at a time where other people can't normally make my evening lives, and they can be in the moment here. So it's pretty cool. Hey, Michael, and it was so cool to see so many of you in the stream last night as well. All right, let's go ahead and get to the next one here. So Copper Johns, they are out of Utah. And some things, if you guys have any type of feedback for Copper Johns, feel free to drop a comment in the chat. No pressure, though. Thanks for the code. You're welcome. Thank you, Jason, for your future order. So if you guys want to order from Copper Johns, dang, just saw this. Just started, Ruben, just a couple of minutes ago, man. We haven't even got into the topics yet. So Copper John's code is DNC15. And again, thank them for sponsoring this episode today. I love so many things. I really in-depthly help with this company, from helping improve their website to the gray beard oil line, which I help them develop. And the gray beard oil line, I think, is a good one to start with, because I believe a lot of people hear that and they're like, oh, I don't have a gray beard, I can't use this. No, it was designed because their normal oil is thin. And oftentimes, and this could be an actual beard topic, oftentimes gray, white, silver beards, they'll lean more heavily in their rotation to thicker viscosity oils. I don't think anybody should just stick with one viscosity, including gray, white, silver beards. I think you should mix it up, go with different ones. But oftentimes you find things that just work a little bit better for you. And those gray, white, silver beards are missing that outer layer of protection on each individual hair. And a sealing coating oil is going to do a good job of mimicking that and help them style and feel right. So we developed this gray beard oil line. Now, it's not just for gray beards. It can be for any beard. I actually highly prefer it over their normal line, and I don't have a ton of grays yet. They're coming. They're coming. Don't worry. So I don't have a ton of grays yet. So this one can be used for everyone. Oh, that's really cool, Go Habs. We have a school just down the road from us, a farming community, and they do tractor day, too, where you can drive the tractors to school. Yep. That just down the road. It's not my school district, but yeah, right down the road here. And absolutely, Russ says, so appreciate Copper John's generosity. Yep, absolutely. And again, guys, this series is all about getting that information out, and it's all about having as many episodes as I can as I have sponsors. To do this, I love talking about it, but we have to have sponsors for them. So if any companies in the future are watching this, reach out if you want details on a sponsorship. I also helped reformulate their beard butter. This is probably 2 years now, I would say. I don't time is tough, once this stuff all kind of gets crazy at the end of the day. But they had a good beard butter before. And essentially, to give you like a peek behind the scenes, and so can't stay. Hey, Jay Bird, thanks for stopping in, man. Thanks for stopping in here. Oh, Donald, man, thank you, dude. Donald just donated 5 memberships. Really cool, especially to such a smaller group with this stream here. It really gives back to those people that are watching. Man, thank you. Very, very cool. Yeah, that is really, really cool. So Devil, they have great natural oils, man. Genuinely give Copper Johns a look. They are known for their ionic inland sea minerals. And essentially, they're all these minerals that the ionic sea minerals. Yep, these are the minerals that come from the sea. There's no salt. There's nothing bad that's going to hurt your beard. It's just so dang good for the skin. So good for the skin. But as I was saying, I helped them reformulate their butter. Essentially, it was a thicker butter. It was good. But Tyson came to me and was like, hey, man, I'm not saying this in a negative way, but what don't you love about our butter? You rave about so many butters, and ours never really makes that conversation. And he's like, I'm not complaining. I don't want you to change. He said, I want to make my butter better. What can we do to put it up near the top? What can we do to improve it for everybody? And so we broke it down. And essentially, I said, I want a butter that's a little bit smoother. I want a butter that is a little bit lighter and melts down easier. That the previous butter was just a little bit too tacky, had a little bit too much stick and drag in my hand. And so we worked with the ratios of the oil and the butter ingredients, and we worked on the cooling method, and boom, came out absolutely amazing. I also did 2 collaboration scents with them. I have collaborated on Skipper, and I've collaborated on Polies. So if you've tried those 2 scents, those are ones that I helped create as far as my my collaborations with them. And Skipper's really nice. It's just a beautiful lemon lime citrus scent. Polies is a cherry almond, much more complex and layered scent. It's nice. Yeah, it's really, really nice. And so awesome. Coach Thomas says he loves the Skipper. Very cool. Very, very cool. More ironic, yeah, right? They also have one of my absolute favorite conditioners, the Sweetwater conditioner. I've said it a bunch of times, but if you guys loved the conditioner from the company that's no longer around, Whiskey and Hardtack, it's that same conditioner. So if that was one where you're like, oh, I'm so sad to see them go, well, Copper Johns is carrying it now, and it is absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. So this company has so many great things, you guys. They have the conditioner, they have the oil, they have the butter, they have everything you could imagine. One of Sam's, and this will be the final thing I'll say on here, and Brian already got it highlighted. One of Sam's, my wife, if you guys are not familiar, favorite scent of all time. One of her most requested scents of all time is Sundance. It is in a citrus aquatic cologne. Truly wonderful. I enjoy wearing it. She loves when I wear it, to the point every time I wear it, she goes, what's in beard? And then I tell her, I'm like, Sundance. She's like, yep. And so it's just a great company. You know, you're going to have great customer service behind them. It is awesome. Love Copper John. Just wish they had a balm. Yeah, that's fair. Let them know. I believe that they're really big on feedback and adjusting. They've proved it year after year after year with the changes they've made to their company and to their products. So let them know. I'm not going to say that just one recommendation is going to change everything they do, but if they start hearing from enough people, they want to help people, right? They want to be profitable. And if that is something that will help them, that'll be a good one to do. All right. So Copper Johns, Dancy 15. And again, a big special thank you to Copper Johns. We'll probably pop back to them after our 3 questions and kind of highlight them one more time. But you guys, again, I spent a week in a house with Tyson, the owner of this company. I know him very well. Just a great guy that really genuinely cares. Really, really does care. And if you guys are just coming into, just a reminder, hit that thumbs up. We still have about double the amount of people as we have likes, and people have come and go already. So we got lots of you that have forgotten. And I do appreciate that, guys. And consider sharing it, especially because of the fact that you can watch this after the live stream and hopefully get the same value and the same impact. I think that would be really cool to get that out there, whether even if it's an Instagram story that goes away in 24 hours, people can see it and watch the replay. So thank you, guys. All right. Our first question that we have here. Here's our first question. I've tried bear oil. I do believe they meant beard oil, right? That dang auto correct there on this one. So yeah. Kyle, nope, there are no codes for beard companies on Amazon. That's not something that you can save a discount on there, and it's not something that would really support the platform or those companies either. And that would be just kind of a quick thing. If you guys ever see a beard company, if they have products on Amazon and they have their website, I highly encourage you to go to the website. Even if the shipping is a day or two slower, even if it's $1 or two more, beard companies usually don't make money on Amazon. They normally put their products on Amazon as far as like reach and advertisement to grow their brand. And it just genuinely does not help them. As far as if you are aware of their company and you know their products, Amazon, if you make that purchase, it's likely going to hurt them. It's kind of like their form of marketing for new customers. Now, of course, do what's ever best for you, but just a little bit of perspective that a lot of times people don't hear. Is that a new carrier oil? Yeah, right. Bear oil. Yeah, bear oil has been used for generations, but not something that I've dabbled with. All right. And again, welcome everybody. True North, Ward, Nadal. We got Toby in here, Nicholas in here. That's awesome. Yep, that's awesome. Yeah, Brian's only 40 minutes down the road, so he can get faster than anybody. Oh, sorry. No. Sorry. It was a great question, Kyle. Great question. I was happy to discuss it. But that is true. Most beard product companies, as far as like small batch companies, they're gonna lose money when they go on Amazon. Jonas, you have a membership, man. You got a free one gifted by Donald. So again, shout out to Donald. Awesome. So I've tried beard oil, butter, balm, and my beard still gets really dry. And for the community, guys, feel free to put your suggestions and feedback in the chat as well. We want to be able to kind of give feedback from a well-rounded perspective. I think it's the hard water in the city that's heavily treated that's killing my hair. Any tips for keeping my beard healthy and looking free of flakes? So for this question here, right, and this was I'm not trying to address anybody individually, but if any of you ask me this, I kind of have two sides to the thoughts here. Number one, it's more than just your water. If you have flakes that are coming off your beard and your beard feels super dry, there definitely is a factor there of not being on the healthy side for something other than the water. However, let me address the hard water first, and then I'll come back to the kind of the general tips. Hard water can be very, very impactful on the beard. Soft water can as well. I have a video, if you guys look up after the stream, Dancy Bearded, hard water versus soft water. I got an entire video dedicated to that. Now, what I can tell you is a really easy, really good trick, and it's also very inexpensive, is go to Amazon or go to anywhere where you can buy this and get a shower head filter. You can use your same shower head. It's just going to be an attachment to the pipe before the shower head. Or they have shower heads that have filters built into them. And usually they're going to be something like charcoal or something that is layered in there. And it is going to filter out all of those impurities in the hard water, especially city water. The number one thing that we find in city water, if it's the bigger the city, the more likely you have this, is chlorine. Yes, in drinking water, in bathing water. In many major cities, you will find chlorine. I highly encourage a shower head filter. Now, if you have wells, same thing. You may have something, obviously get your water tested. If you have city water in a smaller city, a shower head filter can make a really nice difference for your skin and for your hair. So you're not off. Yeah, you're not off there if you're thinking, man, is the hard water affecting me? But it's likely not going to be causing flakes. It's likely not going to be causing a constant dry beard with things like oil and butter. So what do we need to do? As the chat and people that watch this channel really know, number one, drink more water. I'm going to continue to say that every single time because it's true. I don't care if it becomes a joke. I don't care if it becomes cliche. I know people will start to remember it the more and more they hear it. Drink more water. Beard products matter zero if you're dehydrated. You can have the greatest balm, you can have the greatest butter, you can have the greatest oil in the world. It's not going to matter much. Now, something that I would also recommend, and I like what Brian is saying here, I'm going to kind of two-part this one, is if you do feel like water is impacting you and you do feel like your beard is flaking it off, two things. Try changing up your beard wash. If you're not using a good quality beard wash, consider it. Copper Johns has a great one. Also, try washing more. If you feel like there's something on your skin that's from the water, wash more to get it off. If you're not washing daily, give it a try as long as you have a good daily gentle beard wash. Also, We know with beard flakes, that is just simply the buildup of dead skin cells on the surface of your skin. So drink more water, exfoliate deeply with a comb, get a comb and rake the skin to get those dead skin cells physically off. Use a good beard wash with a nice lather, and then go in with a good quality beard oil afterwards. And the phrase, I'll be totally honest here, guys, the phrase that begins this, I tried beard oil. That to me is a scary phrase. Because what does that mean? It means it sounds like they haven't given it a full shot. It sounds like it's not something that they continue to use and do. So that one worries me. And I'll give you an analogy. When I was a swim coach, if I got an email from a parent that said, "Hey, my kid wants to try out for your swim team. They swim like a fish." Those were the biggest red flag words I could have as a swim coach. Because if somebody says they swim like a fish, it was almost always 99.8% of the time somebody that would swim in their grandmother's backyard pool that was like an above ground pool, and they could get to the other side, and the parents were like, "That's my baby. I'm so happy and proud of him. Swims like a fish." And in the reality, on something like a swim team, on something like recreational swimming, very, very different than swimming in grandma's backyard above ground pool. If somebody has tried that world of like real competitive, real swimming, they know that there's levels of people. And even when a swimmer was really good, maybe not the greatest in the world, maybe not just like the greatest of all time, when they go in, they realize like, oh, they're pretty good. You know, they have a little bit of humility, but also kind of like perspective. I'm letting Sam know I'm live. Her environment's getting home. All right. Perfect. Okay, so trying a different beard wash could make a really nice difference as well. Yeah, really, really nice difference as well. And shout out to everybody that watched last night. I love that. Very entertaining show. Sam C's a great addition. Thank you so much. All right, Ruben says, I have really hard water and I can tell it messes with some. Good products keep it good. That's true. Good products do make a difference there. Yep. And Jake says, my beard feels horrible if I'm not drinking enough water. Yeah, man, it makes a difference. Now, here's a great add-on question by Coach Thomas. He says, could seasonal change be a factor, right? I just did a video yesterday about seasonal change. In this situation, no. Seasonal change should not play a part in having a beard that has beard drift. Beard drift will never be natural, will never be something. Let me rephrase that. It is natural. Beard drift is not something that should be happening. That's not healthy. That's not normal. That's not something that is going to be in any situation. When something you have such as seasonal change, you can have more shedding. That's normal. That's natural. You can have your beard feel off. It can especially impact the styling of your beard. But it shouldn't be, hey, what's up, OG Roy? It shouldn't be something that is as serious as beard drift or beard flaking. So that would be something that is definitely a big impact. And yes, if you're not doing the proper internal care, that's going to impact your beard. Jake says collagen has helped me get rid of dry skin. Collagen peptides, you guys, are like miracles for your skin and your joints. If any of you suffer any joint pain, collagen peptides can be a really, really, really big one for sure. Age of the oil could be an issue as well. Possibly. Very rarely do people have an expired oil that will impact it. But as I'm kind of circling back here, when this statement says, I tried beard oil, odds are that they didn't try it for very long. Odds are that they didn't try like a super high quality beard oil. And so that just kind of sets off the red flags for me. So I would say try a quality beard oil with a good routine and try it consistently. So yeah. Does the smoke fire in Canada affect our hairs? I'm sure it does. I mean, it's not going to affect it much on externally, but if the smoke is affecting your health on the inside, it definitely can have an impact as well. For sure. Yeah, for sure. That's definitely going to have an impact there. And yeah, unfortunately, Ruben in the chat just said a brand that's in stores. Unfortunately, a lot of the brands for beard oils that we see available that look good, that are in stores and that you can pick up right away, they're usually not quality oils. And so that worries me. That really worries me that someone goes out and they grab one. They're like, I tried beard oil and this stuff's garbage. It didn't work. Well, it's like, well, if the first three ingredients are silicone, you didn't try a beard oil. You tried a beard silicone. That's bad. If they have 27 ingredients and one of the ingredients is titled Grotein, you got a gimmick. You got a really bad product, in my opinion. So, yeah, absolutely. I've read eating pineapple helps build healthy collagen. Yeah, there's actually a lot of foods that you can have that will definitely help you build collagen. I still recommend for everyone, just even for general health purposes, to work a collagen supplement into your diet. Work that into your routine because it helps your skin, it helps your hair, it helps your joints. There's so much. Yep, there's so much. So yes, it's pretty impactful when you have that collagen. So to kind of wrap this question up here is get a shower head filter for that hard water, and then let's start working on the health traits of what's actually causing that beard. Hey, Michael, he said, just figured I'd hop in the chat, took a day off because my mental health is not good. Hey, man, well, we're here for you. If anything, I hope that this chat brings you up a couple of levels, and you can reach out to me afterwards if you want to talk or you want anything you want to go over, man. Always got your back. All right, so good question to start with there. Let's go ahead and see our next one. And guys, remember, I saved that last part of this stream for questions that you guys have in the chat. I've already started a couple of them. So awesome, Zach. For sure, man. For sure. All right. So next question is, what types of products do you use? You mentioned that you don't use balm and you mostly use oil and butter, question mark. So if you guys could, in the chat, please drop the product types. I'm not looking for companies right now. Drop the product types that you use. Humphrey says, Dan, are thumbs up likes really that important? They are. Yep, they absolutely are. YouTube essentially, remember, YouTube's job is they make money when people watch YouTube. So they want people watching YouTube as much as possible. And when you hit thumbs up, when you hit the like button, when you hit the share button, when you comment, it shows YouTube on their algorithm. Whoa. There's something going on here. People like it. Let's bring more people in because they'll probably like it. And so, yes, if people say the contrary, that's okay. That's up to them. For me and what I've experienced and what I've read about as far as YouTube research, yes, 100% it makes a difference, especially on a live stream. So any thumbs up are appreciated. We still have at least 30 people watching currently, eyeballs on the screen that haven't hit it yet. So that would be appreciated. So for me, to answer this question directly, I use every single day beard wash, beard oil, and beard butter. Every other day, I add in a beard conditioner. Those are the 4 products that I use. Right here, same as Donald. Oil, butter, wash, and conditioner. I do not use balm. I do not use wax. I do not use mustache wax. I do not use jelly. I do not use pomade. I do not use any of the other silly product types that they have out there. But I do like balm if you want a little bit of nourishment, a lot of bit of styling, even though I think almost everybody can achieve the style they want without a balm. But again, one more time, I use oil, butter, wash every single day. Every other day, I add in a conditioner. And that would be my rotation. There's a lot of people here. Ruben's the same, oil, butter, wash, conditioner. Now, if I were to flip this question and you were to say, hey, Dan, I'm not doing well money-wise, but I really care about my beard. It's really important for my confidence, my mental health. I want it to look good. I want it to feel good. I want it to smell good. But I'm on a budget. What are the 2 most important product types? It is oil and wash. I don't even think it's close. Oil and wash by far are the 2 most important ones. No, heat would not be a product. Heat would be a tool, but I use heat every day as well. So to answer that question, yep, that's exactly what I do for my beard. All right, last one that we have set up here. And guys, if you are like, man, I want to be on this show, how do I get my questions submitted? On Instagram and Reddit, from time to time, I will do a segment where I say, ask me anything, or I'll do a segment where I straight up say, hey, I'm getting questions for Beard Topics Live, submit them. So check out my Dan C. Bearded on Instagram or my Dan C. Bearded on Reddit. I'm unbelievably active on Instagram, and I stay pretty active on Reddit as well. Not as much. It's not a super priority of mine, but I've been enjoying it as it goes through. What's up, B? So the final question is, how do you deal with family pressure to shave one's beard? Great question. And I loved being able to pose it on this stream because I would like your guys' feedback. An elevator pitch, one sentence response here, being positive, being supportive, and being genuine. If you have family members that are telling you to shave your beard, how do you deal with that? Okay. For me, full disclosure to begin, that has never really happened. Sam, my wife, supports it. She was the one that encouraged me to grow it longer. She was the one that encouraged me to start a channel. My siblings, I have two younger sisters, they love it. They know how important it is to me. They know how cool it is to have a YouTube channel. My dad, cool, indifferent, doesn't say much about it. My mom kind of stays out of it. She's good about it. She doesn't say many positive things about the beard. And maybe once in a great while, she will slip and say something like, I wish I remembered what your face looked like, or one day I want to see your handsome face again. Like I think a lot of mothers do out there. And we got to remember, they raised you, right? That was their baby. They still picture you as that 12-year-old boy. And so they want to kind of come back to that. But again, she's been really good about it. And here would be and so I do have to start by saying that, because people would be like, well, Dan, you don't understand. You don't know what it's like. You're right. I don't have a spouse that's telling me every day to shave. I don't have family members that are really like up in arms about my beard. However, I think part of that as well is I highly communicate how much it means to me. That would be my answer. I genuinely would tell them, I love my beard. My beard is a part of my styling. My beard is a part of my hobbies, my passion. It's a part of my therapy. Getting ready in the morning is therapeutic for me. Having a beard and being able to show that I'm purposeful, having a walking billboard to show that I care about myself is really important to me. And I grow it for me. I don't grow it for you. I don't grow it for my family. I grow this beard for me. Also, I get to use products like literally like Copper John Sundance. When I put in Sundance, no joke, I feel more confident about myself. I really know that I'm going to smell good. That if I have a conversation close to somebody, that my beard is going to be on point. It's going to look good. It's going to smell good. And that makes me talk a little bit better. That makes me stand up a little bit taller. All of those things genuinely matter to me. And above all, it's natural. This grows on my face. I didn't go have a surgery. I didn't go make some massive decision to say, oh, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to grow a beard. No, I simply stopped shaving and started taking care of it. And so for me, that's a big thing. Like the idea of family pressure to grow something or to cut something that grows naturally is interesting to me. I don't want to say it's silly. I don't want to say anything else. All right, some other feedback here. Karate chop. That's a good one. Yep, that's a good one. I love what Ruben said here. Let's say it's your mom, okay? Let's say if it's your whoever, and they say that they don't like the beard. Just simply say, I appreciate you sharing that, but I grow this beard for me, not for you. I don't know how they can respond to that in any other way than, okay, touche, valid point, right? That would be kind of the mic drop. Be positive and use the word and. I'll explain what I mean by that. I appreciate your feedback about my beard, and I would like to let you know I grow it for me, not for anybody else. That word and in the middle there changes the dynamics of that conversation. Let me show you the opposite side that most people would do. They say, hey, I don't like your beard, but I grow it for me, not for you. That but is throwing it back on them. That but is countering what they say and dismissing their thoughts. When you say and, you are including the onus of understanding that you know what they're saying. You're not dismissing their thoughts. You're not putting it away. You're not getting offended. You're not getting defensive. That word and changes that whole dynamic. And I would encourage anybody listening right now to consider using that in every type of conversation that you have. Eventually, I'm going to make a public speaking and conversation video, or maybe a possible like interview type video. And little tiny things like that can make the biggest difference there is. When I talk to people, I take pride in being warm and welcoming, and somebody walks away being like, I like that guy. That guy is really nice, right? I really like that. Some people want to be jerks. Some people want to walk away and be like, yeah, I'm just a bleep, I'm just a jerk. I want to walk away knowing people left feeling warm, feeling welcomed. And little things like saying and rather than but make all the difference in the world. So one more time, they can simply say, oh, I really wish you would shave that beard. I really want to see your face again. Thank you for sharing your perspective. I totally understand that. And I would like to let you know that I grew this for me, though, and not for anybody else. Whew, that's a big line right there, right? That's a big line. There, from that, the only choice that your family member has is, okay, he heard me, he understands, and that makes sense. That's a valid reason for him to grow that beard. You're not fighting. You're not arguing. You don't have this ugly elephant in the room. Not saying the elephant's ugly, but the ugly elephant in the room that doesn't get addressed at every single time you see them. It's closed. It's done. Boom. Thank you for sharing. I really do understand and appreciate your feedback. And I would like to let you know that I grow this for me and not for anybody else. And I really love how confident it makes me. And I really love the therapeutic side of taking care of my beard, which has translated to me taking care of my body, taking care of my mind. That and shifts the entire conversation, you guys. Just a little food for thought, something to think of there. All right, so let's see what. This is a good one. Yeah, it's a great question. Great question. So there's definitely a lot to this here. So Humphrey says, everyone in my family says my beard looks crappy. Yeah, I don't have into the criticism. It's a testament of encouraging the beard content. Yeah, for sure. Same here. I've never really had family tell me I need to shave. Yeah, like I said, to be fair, I haven't fully experienced that as well. I fully haven't experienced that as well. Curtis said, my wife prefers a beard. That's the only opinion besides mine that matters. Absolutely. And for me and Sam, I don't know if we're unique with this or not. Her opinion matters to me, of course, but her only opinion is based on what makes me happy. It's not that she likes beards or she dislikes beards or anything. She would support anything. For example, I have head hair. Sam loves my head hair. She does not like the thought of me going bald. However, if I told her, babe, it's going to make me happy to go bald, she would say, okay, that's great. Yeah, that's great. All right, Michael says, people tell me to shave all the time, but I love my beard. It's one thing that makes me happy. And I love that too. And again, so let's go through Michael's situation here. Hey, man, I think you should shave your beard. It looks crappy. Turn to them. Keep it positive. You want to leave that conversation feeling good. You don't want to leave that conversation feeling, hey, Ken, I don't know if I said that. You want to leave that conversation feeling good. You don't want to leave that conversation feeling like there is tension, feeling like the next time you see them, there is something wrong or there's a divide between you. So when they tell you to shave, simply say, thank you for letting me know your thoughts. I love and appreciate that we're able to have this open dialogue. And I would also like to let you know that I love my beard and I'm never going to shave my beard. And I would really appreciate it if you respect that moving forward. Again, there's no real way to respond other than being a child back to that. A childish response would be something like, well, I still think you should shave. I still think it looks stupid. Nobody responds back to it like that. Everyone's going to go about it in a really, really good way. Yeah, really, really good way. So again, just something to think about. Jason said, I've not had family members, but coworkers who have said I need to shave that mess off my face. But once they saw how I take care of it and they start giving me compliments, yeah, and it does. You'll see people come around. When you really start taking care of it, they come around. All right. So oh my gosh, I knew I nailed it the other night. Oh man. All right. It's not Clay L. All right. The bearded, I'm mispronouncing Clay L. Give me the phonetics again. I know you replaced the first two words. I'll get it one day, man. I'm trying. He says, I ignore them or I chuckle. My beard has physical, mental, spiritual aspects to it. I'm very open about its importance to me, so most folks don't mention it to me. Quail with a C. Clay L. or quail. Clail. That's right. Clail, not Clail. Quail. There it is. It's like quail with a CL. Yes. Clail. Man, the two L's. I know I'm not alone on this one. The two L's Mr. Clail, that has had to be something you've had like said wrong your whole life, right? Because the two L's throw me off so bad. And almost everything in the English language, ELL is L, right? Clail, or on that one, but Clail. All right, got it. Clail. Oh, I can't promise it's going to be perfect, but I will continue to try. You have my word that I'm going to give the effort on that one. So, yes. All right. Clover, my buddy Clover Tech says it takes time for people to get used to it. That's true. Humans don't like change. Also, taking good care of your beard so it looks as good as it can for them rather than being scruffy. Yeah. And that's kind of a perspective as well, right? Get your beard looking so good that it's undeniable. Get your beard so on point that they can't deny it. Right? What is someone going to say about my beard? It's now a major part of my career. It is something that looks dynamic. You can't say much about my beard, right? If we're being honest, there's not much to that. All right, Kyle says, I would explain to them that it's for your own self-confidence. It's not for them. Absolutely. Yep, absolutely. Yep, Freedom. Hey, Scruff. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Welcome to the team. Thank you for the membership. He said, I had one person tell me it makes me look old. I replied, well, I am old. I love that. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, this question makes me think about being anxious getting off disability and working in. I'm worried companies may be controlling in regards to facial hair, regardless of how well kept it is. I would say, just focus on finding the right place. If you go to the place you're supposed to be, they're not going to care about the beard at all. Same kind of concept. Be so undeniably good at your job that they can't say a word. That was me at teaching. I think if I was a lesser teacher, this is just real talk, right? No false humility, none of that garbage. Real talk. I was a phenomenal teacher. Top 100 teacher in North America last year. I believe if I was a lesser teacher, my beard may have been a problem, right? They may have been cool with a shorter beard, but a beard like this, like I was teaching with this beard. I believe I would have left the door open for issues if I was worse at my job. But I was committed, I was talented, and I had great results. They really couldn't say anything. Yeah, they really couldn't say anything. So, yeah, interesting one. The Bird says, the significant other was disappointed when I won the $500 mystery box from Fable. She said, great, now I'm stuck with it forever. That's right. Yeah, that's right, man. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate that. Getting positive comments in public while some of those haters are with you. Ooh, I like that. When someone is with you that doesn't like your beard and you get compliments randomly from strangers, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. Dropping that knowledge flex. No, I'm just really passionate about communication. That's something that I really take pride in, the way that I deliver information, the way that I convey myself. I'm not perfect. I'm always getting better. Sam will all the time say, hey, think about how you delivered this, or think about how you come across in this. I analyze it and then I adjust. But I love giving that information out about communicating. So yeah, there's a lot about a lot to that as well. What's up, Dan? I'm on month 3 of my year and I'm loving it. So is my fiance. That's awesome, man. Captain America, welcome to the channel. You found the right spot. Yeah, no doubt about it. Yeah, no doubt about it. Wife said it makes me look shorter with more length. I said, sweet. Nice. Yeah. Kyle, nope. It looks in Kyle, the donated memberships are always random. Nobody gets to pick who gets them and who does not get them. But it doesn't look like one there. So awesome. All right, guys, we have about 15 minutes left here. Let me circle back real quick to our sponsor today is Copper Johns. Sincerely, a major shout out to Copper Johns. Unbelievably supportive of this community, unbelievably supportive of information. If you guys have not, Copper Johns has a great blog site where they have such helpful articles about beard care. I've written many of them. Other content creators have written some. It's a really good location to get information if you like reading rather than a video format. So check out the blog page there. Dancy15 saves you guys 15% off. That's awesome, man. Off Copper Johns. I highly recommend their gray beard oil line, their beard butter, their beard conditioner. Those are my top 3 products from them. I really, really, really enjoy Sundance. Man, it's awesome. Yeah, it is absolutely awesome. So, yep. And D Dot says, "Oh, nice. I look at them before, but haven't bought any of them yet." Perfect, D Dot, man. You genuinely have my full recommendation for this company. They do everything the right way. Yep, it really is. Kyle says, "Is it just me or does anyone else hate to see Dan leave the live? It's so relaxing to sit here and talk and connect." Hey, man, truly right back at you. When you talk about having relaxing and connecting, that's what it's all about. Especially these random ones during the day, lunch break, morning time, whatever it is. It's like hanging out with a group of friends talking about stuff that we have in common. So, man, I appreciate that. It's truly at you. And then we got Ken checking in Hawaii, coming in at 5:15 a.m. Whoo, that's so crazy. My day's like running through and Ken's just getting up for that one. So that's awesome, man. David, yeah, I don't work with them on like a day-to-day basis or anything, but Eric, the owner, is still a good buddy of mine. And yeah, so definitely if you have anything with the company, I'm always there. All right. And here are some of the questions that we have from the chat. And then if we have extra time at the end, we will go through and take a couple more from you guys. But this one is from Jason. Dan, after applying oil to a damp beard and after 5 minutes and blow drying, when the beard is still damp, does it make a difference in styling? Yeah, you want to play with those dampness levels. There's no guide. There's no perfect answer. One size fits all. You got to try things. If you feel like something styled really well for you, try to keep that same dampness, the same time between products and heat. If it doesn't, change the approach a little bit and start a little bit more damp, start a little bit more dry. It's one of those unfortunate just trial and error games. Ethan wants to know, Dan, do you use scissors or clippers for cutting off flyaway hairs? Ethan, I try my best to never really cut off flyaways. I genuinely believe a flyaway today is a part of a perfect beard tomorrow. So I'm not somebody, I have a big beard. If you look closely, there's a lot of flyaways, but nobody notices that. Why? Because they're looking at my beard as a whole. So I try to stay away. If I have to, if there's one hair that's been driving me crazy for like 7 days in a row, that's my true test, right? That's my true test. Is if I clip a hair, it's with scissors, but it has to be the same hair for like a week. And then I'm like, all right, now it's a problem. And so yeah, that would be one. That's a banger quote. I don't even know what I said. Oh, yeah. A beard flyaway today is a part of a perfect beard tomorrow. I was like, I don't know what quote I did. Yeah, okay. Dan, how long does it take to groom your beard? So that's a tough question. My morning routine from start to finish is about 40 minutes. That includes brushing my teeth, taking a shower where I wash my head hair, wash my beard, wash my face, wash my body, dry off, dry my beard to a damp-like state, use beard oil, wait 5 minutes, use a blow dryer, get dressed, use a heated brush, and then put the final touches on the styling is about 40 minutes. Now, most of that is not beard care. Most of that is shampoo and drying off and body wash and deodorant and getting dressed. I would guess 10 to 15 minutes is how long I spend total. Yeah, 10 to 15 minutes. And then David on an on-point question here. He says, okay. He says, what kind of head hair shampoo do you use? I use tea tree shampoo. If you look up tea tree shampoo on Amazon, that's what I use. That is every other day. The other days, I use the solid beard wash bar by the Bearded Mac on my head hair and my beard. Opinions on Cremo Beard Balm. Not the worst on the market, but I would never recommend it or describe it as good. If you are buying Cremo somewhere, there is a high likelihood that you can find Honest Amish Balm near it, and I would recommend Honest Amish Balm over it. If you're buying Cremo from something like Lowe's, I would recommend Copper John's, who is on the Lowe's website that you guys can purchase. So for me, it's not a recommendation, but it's likely not going to kill your beard. All right, Kyle wants to know, speaking of water, how do I take care of my beard if I were to go swimming in either public swimming pools or where there's chlorine? So Kyle, look up Dancy Bearded Chlorine. I actually have 2 videos. Go with the one that has salt water and chlorine because it's going to answer your question there even better. And essentially, it's all about treating the beard beforehand, getting it saturated with fresh water, using oil to lock it in. And then the most important thing is washing it as quickly as you can after the fact and getting all of that chlorine out. Chlorine is absolutely horrible for us. Horrible. Hey, Gary, horrible for us. But check that video on out. I think that will help you out a lot for sure. Okay, what's up, Dan? I got that one. Awesome, man. Captain America, welcome. Okay, Kirk says 3 most important beard products to buy: beard wash, beard oil. Now I'm going to go beard butter. What about you guys in the chat? If you could only limit your 3 product types of beard care, what would be your most important? All right, Jason, see you Saturday, buddy. My 3 most important are beard oil, beard wash, and beard butter. I'm pretty firm on that one. Beard oil, beard wash, and beard butter. Oil and wash are interchangeable. You have to have both of those for a healthy beard. I really believe that. Beard butter is just really nice. Just really, really nice to have. And so, yeah, I would say that those are, and there is a little bit of personal preference on that last one. Somebody might say that balm's more important to them. Somebody might say conditioner is more important to them. Hey, what's up, Nick? He said he's just stopping and say hi on my second of 3 12-hour drives in 3 days. Dang, man, stay safe, okay? I know that stuff can add up mentally and physically, but good to see you, dude. I saw you in on the stream on Tuesday night. I was happy to see your name bouncing around still. So thanks for stopping in, buddy. All right, and guys, we have about 9 minutes left on this stream, sponsored by Copper Johns today. Sebastian says, I'm on a budget. Would it damage destroy my beard if I used head hair shampoo once a week? Probably not. Once a week, not the biggest deal as long as it's a good quality head hair shampoo. Anything more than that, we're really starting to get into danger territory. And even once a week for something that's not designed for the environment of your beard, there might be some issues, but I'm not going to get crazy and be like, oh, it's going to burn your beard off and this and that. It's probably one of those like slow creeping ones. So yeah, it's I would say you're probably okay once a week as long as it's a quality one. Now, head hair shampoos are notorious for being awful on quality. For example, I talk about this all the time, but if you guys want to look up on YouTube, Dancy Bearded OGX lawsuit, you'll see a lawsuit where Johnson & Johnson was sued because they knew an ingredient in their shampoo and conditioners was making hair fall out. They knew it, proven, and they still released the product. They still continued to sell the product. So there's a lot there's a lot to that. Yep. How do I shoot you a message after the chat? Dan, I don't have Instagram. Perfect. So here's different ways you guys can get a hold of me. I'm actually available on many different platforms. Number 1 is Instagram, Dancy Bearded. Please give me a follow there. Please reach out. Even if you just want to say hi, I'll say hi back. Second is email, Dan_command@yahoo.com. If you go to any of my normal videos, my contact info is in the description of every single one. Dan_command@yahoo.com. You can also reach out to me on Facebook. It's Command's Corner is my Facebook group. My real name, my government name is Daniel Command. Feel free to message me on there. It's not my preferred, but hey, I'll respond to you. I always do. And you can also find me on Reddit. If you have a Reddit account, Dancy Bearded, I respond to every message on Reddit too, except for the ones that are trying to message me for other reasons. Reddit is an interesting place. I'll just leave it at that. Reddit is a very, very useful, but very, very interesting place, we can say. And I get a lot of messages on Reddit about things not related to my beard. I do show Sam all of them. They are pretty funny. Yeah, they are pretty funny there. So yes, I use that tea tree shampoo on my head hair and then the Bearded Mac bar. Okay. What do you think about the beard struggle? So for me, I can only speak about my personal experience with them. I have refused to try their products. I might in the future. I didn't say I will never try them. I just have refused to at this point. The beard struggle has been the worst personal interactions I've ever had with a company. They were downright disgraceful. They were downright embarrassing to be a beard product company interacting in that way. And this is me one-on-one talking with their owner and with the people surrounding the owner. It was not a good conversation. And I will say, I am always fair. I can admit when I'm wrong. In this situation, I did nothing wrong. And it was, yeah, really unfortunate one. Jason, I've messaged Sonny from time to time. All's good there. No, nothing like he isn't like boycotting anything. He's not mad at anybody. I think his life just got really busy. His kids are getting older. And so he just hasn't been able to be around as much. His work has been picking up. So he seems to be doing well, though. Seems to be doing well. Same with the Brian from the group as well. He seems to be doing well. Some family things going on. So yes, the OGX blows my mind. You sell shampoo, right? Your job, if you sell shampoo, your job should be to continue to sell shampoo. Why would you want to get rid of people's hairs? Crazy, man. Awesome, Steven. That's great. Oh, nice. Whisker and Whiskey said just ordered Poli and Bourbon Bayou. Awesome. Yep, I had the chance to be able to help create the Poli's oil. It's a really, really good one. Genuinely good one. Is the Facebook group active? Oh, yes. Our Facebook group, hey guys, if in a little selfish plug here, if you have had experience, if you're currently in the Facebook group, give just a quick elevator pitch, a sentence or two about how active the group is, how supportive it is, just your thoughts on it. But Ruben, it's unbelievably active, and I am the leader of the group. I put the questions up every day. I put the beard product post up and stuff. So yes. All right. Once a week wash. How about you sweat at the gym? No. He was talking about shampoo, Kirk. Just shampoo on that one. I wash my beard every single day. If you sweat at the gym, wash your beard. Just make sure it's a good quality, daily, gentle wash. But I wash my beard every single day. Yep, every single day. Ouch. Didn't know about the beard struggle, but I saw an over-the-top ad. It left me feeling the wrong way. Yeah, horrible experience with the beard struggle. Mike says, the wife makes fun of me now on new beard gent, and it takes longer to groom in the morning. Hey, that's awesome, man. You got to be able to have a little bit of fun time. If you don't believe me about me and Sam, go watch Beard Advice Live from last night. She's always picking fun at me. Hey, what's up, Bob? And if you guys are just stopping in, hit that thumbs up. We still have more people than we have likes at this point. So, yes. Going through here. Okay, just passing through questions. Thoughts on beard cleansers, sanitizing sprays. Depends on from whom. Dr. Nick's has one that is using hypochloric acid. That's awesome. It's natural. It's great. There's nothing wrong there. If it's an alcohol-based cleanser or sanitizer, stay away. Those are horrible. Don't do that. But the only one that I've ever seen that is actually proven in science and proven to be great ingredients would be from Dr. Nick's. What is the great Facebook group? So Bearded James, it is called Commands Corner. I link it in almost every video. It's free. The only thing I will say, guys, is if you go to join the group, please answer the questions. When people don't answer the questions, we do deny them because we want people that follow the rules and read the rules. We are strict on the rules, but it's for a great reason. It's to keep it in such a great way. So yes, the only reason I use Facebook. Yeah, man. All right. So here's Mr. PB says, it's amazing. No bashing at all. I am relentless about not having anything controversial. I'm not on Facebook for arguments. I have no time in my mental space, in my day, for arguments, for drama, for people trying to make others feel bad or any of that stuff. Not there. Yeah, not there. All right, Steven says, Copper Johns is legit terrific. I read this as it's legit terrible, and I was still going to show it. But I'm glad it says terrific. Yeah. I joined the group, but never really did more than that. Yeah, you got to check it out, man. It's Coach Thomas says you can literally go there 24/7. Yeah, there's always people commenting. There's always people posting. It's amazing. And this comment is why I created that Facebook group like 3.5 years ago, I think it was. It was because we get to do this in live streams. We get to chat. We get to hang out, have an amazing time. But then it ends and people are like, oh, I wanted an extension of this group, of this vibe, of this community. And I did it with the Facebook group. Yeah, there's no spam bots. Yep, absolutely. Can I use coconut oil for the beard? There's not good products here in my country. You can, but coconut oil is not one of my favorite ingredients, especially normal coconut oil. I like fractionated better. I like MCT oil better. But you can. It just has a high likelihood of clogging your pores. Your best bet will be to make your own DIY beard oil. If it's not available in your country, look at getting like argan oil, jojoba oil, sweet almond oil. Just mixing a couple of good quality oils there. Yeah, Roger. So this is Beard Topics live stream where I go live on random days at random times and we talk about beard topics. Yep, absolutely. The best 3 concerts that I've ever been to. I will go with MGK. Hate him or love him, puts on an amazing concert, especially with Travis Barker. Unbelievable. Common, that was a phenomenal one. And oh man. And again, people will hate these ones. I'll say Drake. Drake put on an absolutely amazing concert as well. Yep. Everyman Jack Beard Wash is very stripping, but it's good stripping one. I would recommend it, but not used more than once a week. Yep, not more than once a week. Captain America, I have a video on Viking Revolution beard wash and conditioner. They're okay. It's a good beginner's kit. If you're going to keep your beard and you're going to do it a long time, I would not recommend doing that, but it's okay. Yeah, it's not bad. What's up, Todd? Welcome. Yeah, normal coconut oil is not great for my beard. Yeah, it's not great for my beard. So yes, Kiss, Kiss, Kiss. I've never seen Kiss, and I'm not a huge concert guy, so I got to be kind of fair there. All right, guys. So again, special shout out to Copper Johns. They made this stream today possible. We are on pace to have 4 of these beard topic live streams every month. If we have more companies joining to sponsor, we'll do more streams and talk about these things, hang out, have those relaxed vibes. If you guys want to support this, one simple way is go give Copper Johns a follow on Instagram or TikTok. That seem to be their 2 main platforms, or YouTube. They actually have more subscribers than me on YouTube. So if you're going to give them some follow, some love on social media, that's a way for you to support what we're doing here, and you don't have to spend a penny. I never want you guys to ever feel like you have to spend money, but giving them that TikTok, that Instagram, the YouTube subscribe, that's going to be a really, really great one there. So yeah. And here, if you guys ever wonder why I say things like, I know you guys are going to hate on these things, it's because of comments like this. It's like, I didn't ask the opinions on it, but people always got to feel like they got to rain on somebody's parade on things they like. Here's another thing. If you guys ever share something you like with me, I'm always going to support that. If someone comes in the stream and says, hey, Dan, I love Beard Struggle. What are your thoughts? I'll say that's literally every single time. I will say that's great. I'm glad you found something that works for you. But since you asked, it's not for me. And then I'm going to share there. So just a little perspective on how something comes across when someone shares something that they like, and then you put all your crap on it, especially when someone didn't ask. That's not always the best approach, right? So just a little perspective. And if you guys missed it earlier, we talked about the difference of using the word and the word but. Same kind of concept there. Same kind of concept. All right, final question. Final 2 questions, then we'll pop out of here. So how often should I wash my beard? I recommend every day. Wood or plastic comb? I recommend carbon fiber. I put on oil only before sleep. Consider putting on oil in the morning. Dang, a lot of questions there, but hopefully that helped. Consider putting on oil in the morning as well. So, yep. Dan never bashes. Nope, I really don't. What about olive oil? Olive oil is great. Yeah, it's a great ingredient. Yep, absolutely great ingredient. And yes, guys, as Steven says here, Chicago comb number 8, truly a overused term, but truly a great game-changing tool. Chicago comb number 8. Absolutely great changing tool. Thank you, Butch. You're awesome, man. You're awesome. Yep, and I definitely have more Carrier Oils 101 coming in the future as well. All right, guys. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to get some lunch. Thank you for watching. Again, go show Copper John some love, even if you want to message them and say, hey, thank you for sponsoring this stream. We really enjoyed it. You made it possible. Thank you, guys. And if anybody is just coming in, go back and watch the replay. I promise it'll be nice and chill, and hopefully you will enjoy it. All right, guys, take care. Dancy